Yo guys, Features Gaming here. Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we are not actually on SCR, however we are kind of on SCR because we are actually on the SCR Discord server, but today we are not checking out version 2.0. We're actually doing something a little bit different because if I scroll down to the bottom, you can see how a developer has said, say hello to the new SCR Hub site. So basically, the Hub site serves two purposes. It lets you see statistics about the game and your activity, and also lets you follow along the game live in real time. Want to know how many times you've driven a train type or how many trains you've dispatched to Stepford East? The Hub site can tell you. Want to see your progress as you're driving a route in game? The Hub site can show you. Want to see live departure boards and stations and server? You can do that too. So this is the server when you go, or this is the website when you launch the thing. So as you can see, it's got general news about the game as you go onto it. So obviously watch the 2.0 trailer, release notes, find out what's new. And then as you go down to the bottom, it tells you what is happening in every single server. So at the moment, there is 98 passengers that are, or 98 players in the passenger role right now in every single server. Every single server. And apparently, to date, the trains have traveled 45 million miles to date. That is crazy. Apparently there's 601 drivers online right now as well. And drivers have driven 18 million trains, stopping at 104 million stops. So what you basically need to do is you need to log in using your own account. So you click this login to SCR Hub, and then you select your profile, which is right here. And then what will happen is SCR Auth is requesting access. So all you do is just confirm and give access. I've used this multiple times and I haven't had any issues. So now we are actually logged in. Let's see what you can do in this website. So what you can do is join an SCR server, and then you can obviously your server will show here when you're on a game. We'll try that out later. But if we go onto that and click find a server, this is every single server that is online right now for the game. So there's, you know, server WGHMGX that has got 50 players on right now, and it shows you how many players are in each role as well. So for example, this one, which is a full server of 50 players, there are 2 signalers. Yeah, that's something else you can do. There's 2 signalers, 2 guards, 8 dispatchers, 25 drivers, and 2 passengers. And when I clicked onto that one, this is actually a different server code. We can see all of the dispatchers and where they are. So Advanced Arrow is at platforms 1, 2, and 3 at Edgemead. Mr. Gamer 00OHO is at Leighton City. Exaveric 3000 is at North Shore, platforms 1 to 4. You know, it tells you all of the dispatches that are active, and it updates in real time as well. Like you're seeing Kim has just joined West Wyvern, and obviously when someone obviously does not want to dispatch there anymore, it removes them from the list. You can also see all of the train services. So there's 26 trains running in service on, you know, this server. So there's, you know, SUS 7735 is doing obviously a connect route RO25 to St. Helens Bridge. There's Senetency, if that's how you pronounce their name, doing RO77 on Express, which is Lynn by the Sea. And yeah, you can see basically every single server that is being, or every single train that is running in this server, which is really cool. And if you click on the more details button on a service that you want to spectate, I just wanted to see this one. If we click on that, it will take you to a new page, or we'll just refresh the page, and you will be able to see a detailed rundown of their route. So you can see that they're currently en route to Water-Newton, currently at this time, which is 9:30 in the morning. And you can see that they started at Stepford Central. They were dispatched there, by the way. And you can see how they arrived at Stepford East around 6 minutes delayed. And you can see the, obviously, amount of delay that you can do. And it basically gives you a detailed breakdown of where they are, where they've stopped and stuff. And apparently they spatted. I do apologize if you feel a little bit ashamed, but it happens to the best of us. It happens to the best of us. And up here, it obviously gives you a detailed breakdown of the train that they're driving as well. So they're driving the 380. their unit code, and also the speed, the max speed that train can do. So other things that you can do as well is if you click on players, you can search for a specific player in the game, okay? So for the purpose of this video, let's just do me. And as you can see, I appear right here, so you can click on them and you can view a detailed breakdown of this user. But you could literally search anyone here. You've also got the network as well, so you can see the operators, stations, routes, train types, and statistics. Operators basically shows you the different operators and obviously all of the routes that you can do. The same with stations as well. It shows you each station in the game as well as the operators they serve. The routes as well, it gives you all of the routes that you can do in the game. The train types as well, it gives you every single train, and obviously the length of the coaches, the speed, the if it has first class, and you unlock with or how many points it costs, and also the connect and also the operators they are on as well. Statistics is slightly different because if we click on that, we have a bunch of random numbers here, and you're probably a bit overwhelmed by what's going on here. But if you break it down, it's not actually as daunting as it seems. It basically gives you a bunch of different numbers in the game. So for example, there's 77 routes to drive in the game, there's 68 stations to explore, there's 66 train types to unlock, and down here it gives you a bunch of different statistics that have happened in the game. So like we said at the start, 45,806,231.2 miles has been driven, 104,591,085 stops have been carried out by drivers, 18,610,461 trains have been driven, 1,849,511 trains have been dispatched, and 920,507 trains have been guarded. Yeah, it gives you a lot of details on this website. The next graph down shows you the station popularity. So currently, as of recording this video, 3,370,302 players have stopped at Stepford Central, which is by far the most popular station in SCR at this current stage. If we scroll down even further, we have the route popularity, the exact same as the first graph with stations, but at this point it is obviously showing you the route. So at the moment, RO45 is the most popular route with 942,989 players who have carried out driving this route. And if you scroll down even further, you have the train type popularity, which is the exact same, but this one showing that the class 357 is the most popular train amongst SCR players. And you also have the operator popularity as well, and by far the most popular is Connect. And then home takes you to the exact same thing like we saw at the start. So after you have logged in, you can actually click on yourself and go to My Stats, and this shows you what you would have seen when you search someone but for yourself. So this is going to be a little bit embarrassing for me, but apparently I've gotten 10.7 thousand experience. I'm currently on 1.2 thousand points. I have played for a total of 2,049 minutes, which is... how many hours is that? 34 hours. Oh, I need a life. I've also done 172 services. I've stopped at 841 stations. I've driven 620.2 miles, which is approximately 1,104.7 minutes. I've apparently passed 24 signals at danger, and apparently I've not acknowledged the AWS alarm 3 times. It also shows my top 10 preferred routes, so I am tied currently with RO24 and RO30, both doing them 12 times. It shows the exact same thing with train types. Apparently I've driven the class 68 21 times. My dispatching statistics, which I think people want to see. It also shows my preferred stations to dispatch at, as well as my preferred train types that I've apparently dispatched as well. And lastly, it shows all of my guarding statistics as well as my routes and train types. Now, I should say most of these statistics have been carried out since a certain date, because obviously back last year, there wasn't anything known as SCR Hub. So this has really only started about a year ago or a few months ago. So these are only statistics taken by a few months ago. Now let's hop into a server and see what happens. And after joining a server, a new button has appeared here saying you are playing on server QFC WCF. So if we click that, we can view the details, find my server, and also watch my server. So if you watch the server, it basically says you are watching this server, so then you can just see the details of it. But you can also access this by just clicking find my server as well. But if you click on view details, this shows you everything that I have been doing on this server. So I can see that there's currently 4 active dispatchers on the server with 1 signaler and 3 guards. And there's currently 33 trains that are traveling on this server right now. Somebody is doing a connect route to Port Benton, someone else is doing a route to Stepford Central, someone else is doing a route to Stepford Central again on Express, and someone else is doing a route to Stepford Central on Airlink. I think you get the general gist of what this website is. And that is a basic rundown of the brand new SCR Hub. I will leave a link in the description so you can check it out for yourself. But for now, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. But until then, take care and peace out, and as always, stay fetchy.